much better Thursday. At least the sun's gone in. It's still warm, lovely and warm, but it's been a warm day ago. So from Brampton Brewery, it's their God Bless, the Absentee. It's an IPA. It's 4.8%. BramptonBrewery.co.uk is the site. For a full range of our bottled beers, please visit the website or drop in at the brewery and say hi. The brewery, after trading successfully in Chesterfield for over 130 years, the original brewery succumbed to a takeover in 1955. However, such was its reputation that 52 years later, a group of local enthusiasts got together to resurrect the name and bring back the traditional art of craft brewing back to Brampton. God Bless the Absentee is swimming against the modern brewing tide. The GBTA utilises just a single hop. It's a good one, American Cascade, and imaginatively used throughout the process. So it's Chatsworth Business Park, Chatsworth Road. Someone's put the sticker right over the address. Just move that sticker out of the way. It's in Chesterfield as well. So I thought it was from Chesterfield. So yeah, for me, good. Good on them bringing it back. You know, in Nottingham, we've lost breweries. Shipston's, Home Ales, Hardy and Anson's. And yeah, it needles you the heart, you know, and Mansfield as well. We lose. I mean, Shipston's is back in like a microbrewery form, but yeah, it is sad to lose good breweries. And fair play for bringing it back. So I've shifted the way I'm doing beer reviews. I'm doing a local beer review now, virtually every day, well, until I run out of local beers, which one a day, I'm going to run out at some stage. But yeah, local beer review, and then either a live at 6 or a triple lives at 7 o'clock if I'm not doing a triple live that night. So, quite a nice golden pour, golden to amber really in some ways. Sporadic carbonation on the inside, but this really isn't that sort of glass. From adventurebeer.co.uk, where I actually bought the beer as well. So if you're not in Chesterfield but you live in the Nottinghamshire area, it's a good way of getting their beers as well. But if you're in Chesterfield, home of Love Brewing, it's a good place to go and get it. Malty, bit of citrus on the nose. You know, for me, there's I know with all the craft generation of beers out there, but there's always a place for good traditional made beers, what we call traditional type beers, and this is definitely one of those. For me, you know, it's after a day at work. I don't know what it is with the weather at the moment, it's just wiping me, but after a day at work, it's lovely just to come home and sink something decent. Just get my taste buds used to it. So yeah, malty, bit of citrus, 4.8%. Not a bad strength, to be fair. Easy drinking, very easy drinking. Quite smooth on the initial mouthfeel, quite a thick mouthfeel on this. Tiny hint of bitterness in the back end. Very easy drinking though, very quaffable, dangerously quaffable. Oh, that certainly hits the spot, certainly. So yeah, the good fellow Ant from Adventure Beer, he goes around to all these breweries picking beers up, and that's his business model. It's a cracking business model, and it's for somebody like me, it's great for me because I get to try beers from breweries that I probably wouldn't have heard of before. So it expands your knowledge of what's out there locally. And also it gives you a chance to try these beers if you can't get them locally, you know, in the shops around where you live. So it's a very, very good. It's great for a beer fan like myself, beer reviewer. You know, it's great to be able to try these beers and, you know, give my view on them, such as it is. You know. Certainly hitting home, that is. This is at room temperature, so but temperature today has dropped quite a bit compared to yesterday. Oh, there it still says 24 degrees in here. Don't feel that warm. It's much nicer. I reckon we might get some rain, but yeah. So anyway, back to the beer. I've had a few of these from Brampton over the time. What I tend to do, I tend to get an order from Adventure Beer. I'll see what comes out at the end of every month or the beginning of the month, and just go and order a load of, well, depending on money and that, go and order a load of beers and see what's out there, and you know, keep supporting the local breweries as best as you can. Obviously, you know, it's tough times for breweries at the moment. It's not easy out there for them. And just that bit of help by people who don't live in their area buying every beer sold is a help, isn't it? You know, and especially if you live nearby, you know, more beers the better. I mean, I've never seen this in the pubs in Nottingham when I've been to a pub, so, or in any shops even for that matter, Brampton. So it's great that Adventure Beer are doing what they're doing. And I love the backstory as well, that it was trading all them years, brought out, and but you know, the resurgence, and it's a good thing. Losing all these brewery names and being brought back, it's a great thing. Yeah, such a sad in this day and age when good breweries, local breweries, get brought out by the big breweries. If you look at some of the breweries around the country, and yeah, it's sad when you see what happens. You know, breweries that make great beer, all of a sudden it's all weakened down, it's all made bigger to go national into supermarkets, but they lose the good taste of the beer itself, which, you know, waters down the name, really. Really washed around the palate now. This is good, strong, citrusy, traditional citrus, not talking craft beer citrus, but citrus around the palate, malty, yeah, a very nice traditional beer. Oh, and after a day at work, certainly hitting home. I think 4 o'clock's a great time for me to review local beers, because by 4 o'clock, it's not that I need to have a beer, but I'm ready for a beer after a day at work, especially in this heat at the moment. And you know, they just seem to go down so well. So, would I drink it again? Yes, I would. That's very nice. Out of 5 for me, I'd say about a 4.2 out of 5 for me. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Went down a treat. Nice traditional beer with malty and citrus, and certainly hit home quite nicely. And that's it for this review. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and all that malarkey. I am back tonight at 7 o'clock for the pinter. First taste, and you know, should be interesting. Hopefully it goes right. One shall see. One shall see. Cheers, everyone.